tell these folks your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town?
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Emotional, aka your sons and those sexy. You know where the best be is me. Can't you see I'm fresh and so clean? What's going on, yo? We back at it for another reaction video. This is Future of the Country Rap Empire. I hope that this is gonna go well and not bad. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But anyway, we're about to go ahead and dive straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe now, baby. Let's vibe. Also, what it do, Creek Squad? We the sexy. We in the building. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Sanctum of Sexy. I am your host, Emotion O. Let's get into it.
Just off by saying this. In my personal life, I know for a fact I ain't got to explain shit to nobody.
Word.
I owe no explanation to anything in my fucking personal life. But when you are a leader and a lot of people look up to you.
Is there music playing in the background? Yes, it is. Because it stopped. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping.
And see you as a leader, there are certain things you do have to explain yourself on. Bottom line. Perfect example, our country. Look at it. Yeah. Now, whether you like my choice of words or my reasoning on why I did something, that's up to you. It's a fucking free country. You can think whatever you want. Okay, look, you want to know my 2 cents? Here's my 2 cents. We finna talk about the Upchurch and Calhoun beef.
Oh.
Now, there's a select few of people, I don't know if you come to shows or not, you own the internet. There's a select few people on the internet who don't like the way it went. My question to you is, what the fuck would you do in our position? As two powerhouses who share similar fan bases, your friends throwing the event, you got fans of both of y'all at this big ass sold out show, there ain't even no fucking room left. Okay? At a mud park, everybody's trying to have a good time. What would you do?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. Because I'm not in it. I think that's one of the biggest things. It's like you don't know what you're going to do in the situation. It's like, it's certain things, it's kind of like, it's one of the things that I think I'm pretty sure a lot of us have been in that position where it's like, you speaking on something and you don't necessarily fully understand it. Or it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, you see somebody doing something and it's like, man, if I was in that situation, I would have did this, did. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, no, you wouldn't. You don't know what you would have did. You on the outside looking in, you Rudy Poo. You don't know what you would have did. It sound good. It's lip service. It sound cute. But at the end of the day, you ain't in it. So it's easy to say the easy answer or that answer. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like when it came to that whole him and the cow beef, I was like, I just hope that they got it together. That's honestly the biggest thing. Like the biggest thing for me is I just wanted them to get it together. You know what I'm saying? And get that beef, whatever issue they had, situated. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I really cared about. I just want y'all to get the situation dealt with. You know what I'm saying? But continue.
At a mud park, everybody's trying to have a good time. What would you do? I guarantee you, if you mad at either one of us, you would fuck the entire situation up going any other way than what we did. Was I fucking mad at Adam? Yes. Was Adam fucking mad at me? Yes. Were we scared of each other? No. What else do you want? Are you mad because we didn't beat each other up? Boo.
Thank God you didn't do that.
Who? Like I just said a minute ago, you gotta know when something's bigger than yourself. And this lane of music, especially being independent, what we do and the shit that we fuck up, fucks up shit for the smaller ones down the line that are trying to come up the line. We are all guilty in this lane of music, the big ones. We're all guilty of not communicating, and we're all guilty of making each other competition instead of banding together and all having the same competition that is not one another. For the artist that's coming up in this lane, think about this. If they're independent, they're already shunned halfway because they're not going in with the other shit. Cut that in half again because they're country redneck people, right? Okay. Well, if within the fucking lane of music that is country people rapping and shit, if you have to cut that in half again by compartmentalizing the fucking genre with, do you like this guy or this guy or this guy? The fucking percentage becomes so low, they can't survive off making music. They just can't. You know why? Because there's no group of elite people in this lane of music. Every other fucking lane of music has it. We don't. Yet. Every other lane of music has a fucking structured news media outlet specifically for their fucking genre. We don't. Every other fucking lane of music has a award show every year for every artist in the lane. We don't. And lastly, look at all these other lanes that throw these big ass fucking parties and shit. And I don't mean for a show to make money.
Might be a dumb question to some people, but this is just me asking because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like, actually, now that I think about it, could country rap be in the, I guess, at the Country Music Awards? Could it? Or no? Let me know. But also, like, it would be interesting, the thought of, like, if somebody was to, like, I don't think that would work over there either. I don't think it would work. Maybe at the Grammys, but, like, has anybody that's, like, done, like, a country rap, does Nelly count? Like, when he did his little, like, his thing or whatever, like, does that count as country rap? I don't know. Let me know, because, like I said, there's certain things, like I said, I'm asking because I don't know. I'm just asking because I don't know. But, like, I'm trying to think. Could they? Yeah, like, no, they don't. Interesting. Okay, bring it back.
Award show every year for every artist in the lane. We don't. And lastly, look at all these other lanes that throw these big ass fucking parties and shit. And I don't mean for a show to make money. I mean for just to fucking hang out. Talk, conversate, talk business, share ideas. Yeah. We don't have that. Everyone else does.
Really? Huh.
This does so much for so many different things. And that's the conversation that came out of this.
Oh, question. So but wouldn't, like, country rap, I guess, be, like, for it to kind of be in its own thing? Because it's, like, it's such a interesting hybrid type of genre, if you think about it. Because it's, like, to have folks that just, like, it's a country rap thing. And it's one of them things, to me, just going off observation. It seemed like it's kind of like, what's it called? It's like you got the people who, like, oh no, you got the country folks, and it's like, you rap, ew. But then it's also them guys over there with the hip hop, depending on who you talk to, they'll be like, ew, you got country beats, ew. What are you doing? Ew. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. It's kind of like, it's such a hybrid thing. It's kind of like it's like you got the diehard, I guess, maybe hip hop people that don't like it, but then you also got the country people who don't like it. It's interesting how that. I never thought, like, well, no, never. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's just surprising, like, how it works, or just like entertainment in music works, as far as, like, how people view certain things. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like you can't just, what's the word? I don't even know what the right word is. It's just weird, I guess. I don't know. I'm still, it's like I said, it's still so much stuff I'm still learning, but it's just like, I never thought of it like that. Like, they don't have, at least as far as I know, like, country rap don't have, like, a big award show, or, like, I've never heard of them throwing parties. I heard of folks maybe having shows, but never like, hey, let's go to this country rap party. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, bring it back.
It does so much for so many different things. And that's the conversation that came out of this. I don't think people realize that. Like, we could have easily went viral, bopped each other up real quick.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that help? It only helps me and Adam. If the idea of this line of music that came out of this conversation comes true, by the way, shout out to Broadnecks. What will this idea do? This idea, if everybody gets on the same page, this idea will make reaction views go up for past and future videos. There'll be more to react to, way more.
You think? I'm sorry. It throws me off, the fact that bro actually think about us like that. Like, to even consider us is crazy. Because honestly, I straight would think, because there's so many artists that don't consider us, and, like, I've gotten to that point where I'm okay with that. I guess I'm okay. I don't need the validation of the artist who I'm reacting to necessarily see me, for me to make me feel like I'm doing something. It's dope when they pull up, but it's not one of them things for me where it's like, oh, my life has meaning now. Like, no, like I don't feel like that anymore. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like that at one point, not anymore. But it's like, but like the thought of like an artist that actually considers us is crazy to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really crazy the fact that you thought not just about the artist, but you thought about the reaction channels. I'm sorry, this is why I can't. Like, I understand, like that, like I said, with this whole thing and like everybody having their own 2 cents. And I've had folks come in my comment section and talking crazy about bro, but I'm sorry, bro. I could never just not mess with church. I just couldn't, because I don't think I've heard too many artists that really consider us. You get what I mean? Especially because labels, they'd be like, oh, we gonna copyright and block and do this to the video and stuff like that. But like for an artist to actually think about us is honestly wild to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because you don't have to. You got what? Like, hell, I don't know how many subscribers he got. He got hella subscribers already. He don't have to consider us. Like, the artists don't have to consider us. But the fact that you sat there and thought about us and put it in the video and said it, you got my respect, brother. You got my respect. Anyway,
this conversation comes true. By the way, shout out to Broadnecks. What will this idea do? This idea, if everybody gets on the same page, this idea will make reaction views go up for past and future videos. There'll be more to react to, way more, which means more revenue. Then you take the reaction channels and you carry them another fucking step. How you do that? You do it like this. If we had these channels that were news media outlets for country rap, that were, whether it's some live stream or hell on Netflix or even just YouTube, if we structure these to happen, you take the reaction channels, you give them the occupation on this other channel that everybody in the lane is pushing, adding all of our numbers together, pushing this one channel, while these reactors be the spokespeople on that channel and drive traffic back to their original channels. They get paid for being the spokesperson, they get more traction back to their channel, and then they go back to their channel and got more revenue there too.
That's
and
tough.
To take it a step further, you don't keep the same reactors all the time. You get you a big list of them who take the shit serious, and you rotate them. Then they have time to tend to their channel and be the spokesperson. And it's not even difficult. I even have a small list of reactors off the top of my head that are ones that I know for a fact would do good at this job. Simba TV, Vibe Reactions, Beats Bars and Delivery, Rabbit Hole TV, The Urban Experience, Big Omega Zeus, King B Weezy,
That's love.
The Mix Up, Vibe with Ty Reacts, Captain Kurt Reacts, Hyper Jalen, Azuki, Roland Green, Locked Wolf Reacts. That's just off the top of my head. I
That's
could find
love.
a lot more.
That's
But
love,
this
bro.
is what I'm saying. We have everything to do this shit. We all just got to do it. This idea will also give the lane of music the growth it needs, properly too. And artists wouldn't have to make a fuck ton of albums to get noticed like we all did. I mean, hey, it's the independent lane, right?
How many albums did he have to do? Just out of curiosity. How many albums did he have to do? Let me know.
If all of our fight is to be independent and fight the mainstream, how do you do that? Imagine this. Imagine if every artist that is big in this lane at the same exact time was like, everyone go look at this new artist. And we helped structure them having EPs, albums, and music videos ready to go when we said, go check this dude out. Like FJ Outlaw or Jay Webb or Just Trey, Nine Liner, like other people in this lane of music that we could just show y'all. Just show y'all. No strings attached, just put the limelight on them. See what the fans think. We all agree on who it is. We're like, all right, we're gonna show everybody this person. Let's do it. Boom. Either y'all like him or you don't. Regardless, if we're doing it all the time, it's gonna build a catalog of a big roster of good artists. Not only that, but if we do this award show thing for country rap, well, every other lane has like a breaking artist or a new artist or whatever. We know what these artists need coming up. We know you have to have a good vehicle to travel. We know you have to have good studio equipment. And we know you got to have a little bit of change to get the gears going, okay? We know all those things. What if every time we had one of these award shows and we had like a breakout artist of the year, what if when they did win this award that would be voted in by you guys. Keep that in mind. This is no we get to pick who wins on the backside. No, this is live, and the idea of this is voted in by y'all. And when this artist wins, they get a travel vehicle, a studio setup, a little bit of money to get their gears rolling, and a book of advice from all of us being on the road and all the shit we've experienced, and just a few fucking tips. And the phone number you can call if you need to. I've got a question.
This honestly sounds like a really fire idea. I'm gonna be honest with you, it does. But I'm also thinking about people, right? Like in the group of maybe 10 artists, I personally, this is just my what I think. Like it seemed like it'll probably be like out of 10, you're gonna have 3 weirdos. But he already know that, I'm sure. But it's like, it's just one of them things where it's like, I would love to see this happen. Especially because like my mindset with the whole like reaction thing, especially as I got more into it and I started to see like, yo, like everything that's going on. Like, because I got artists that I personally know that I would like, yo, like I would love to be able to like help y'all come up. They're not necessarily country rap artists, but like I would love to see them, like I would love to be able to help them come up and build their names up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, there's a lot of artists, especially because like what he's talking about, like there's a lot of artists in general that don't get no shine for real. Or like he said, had to make hella albums. And I know he also did remixes before they finally really broke that wall down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like if I could help some artists that I personally know, or even like artists I might meet later on, or artists I've even like done reactions for in the past, like it'd be really dope to see them really just boom, go. Because it's like, I like the thought of helping an artist come up, you know what I'm saying? Or just another content creator, or just a really good individual, you know what I'm saying? Because like that's what I'm like, I like the fact that bro, even like he basically is like, he made it, but it's like he's actually reaching back and trying to help people versus like, oh, I made it, I'm good, you get it on your own, get it out the mud, I got it out the mud, you get it out the mud, I don't care, I'm good, you do what you got to do for you, I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he could easily be like that, but like bro is thinking like, oh, like artists, like I can help reaction channels, I can help artists, we can help all these different people, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody could eat, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I really hope it goes through. And like also, again, salute to bro because of the fact that you actually like listed off other reaction channels, because I know of Simba. I was told about Simba a while ago. I haven't seen nothing, but like shout out to those of y'all that really show love to the reaction channels, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's really like interesting knowing that there's an artist, or there are artists that actually like show us love, because y'all don't have to. Because again, I know y'all busy, but y'all could easily be like, you did reaction channel, copyright, block, get it stank behind up off the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially what I've been going through recently, it's like sometimes it gets annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's hard being a reaction channel, especially dealing with like, especially if you're doing music or whatever it is that you react to. Like folks just easily be like, boop, push a button and get your stank behind up off the internet. So it's like yeah, I've learned over time it's easy content to make, but at the same time it depending on what you do, you could easily get boomed off the platform. Easily. Folks could easily boom you off the platform. And I'd be like, bruh, that's crazy. Like, that's real life crazy, bro. But anyway, let me bring it back. Right here.
A travel vehicle, a studio setup, a little bit of money to get their gears rolling, and a book of advice from all of us being on the road and all the shit we've experienced, and just a few fucking tips. And the phone number you can call if you need to. I've got a question. Dude, that'd be fucking epic. Now, of course, there's gonna have to be accountability in all this, but that's what the whole structure's for. Accountability and responsibility. Once again, shout out to Broadnax. Bottom line is, this lane of music's been around for a long time. The ones before us haven't really left us much to work with. If this shit is going to continue on, and other people like us are going to write these kind of songs and take this position in music, it's got to keep going, and it has to be structured. Someone has to do it. And it's got to be us. And I'm fucking cool with that. Are we going to all agree on the same shit? Fuck no.
Right.
Are we going to like everybody that everyone hangs out with? Fuck no. Are we going to structure something for our kind of people so we can have the shit that everyone else has in every other lane of music? Fuck yeah. That's what we are going to do. Cheers, motherfucker.
All right, y'all, that's the end of that vid. Now, I really do hope that this does work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a really nice idea. It's a really, really dope idea, especially because it's like, again, it's not just about him. It's not just about Cal. It's not just about specifically anybody, but it's about everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's literally about the circle itself. It's like, it's one of the things that can really help everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I think the biggest thing ultimately is folks getting on the same page, like he said. Like are folks gonna agree on everything? No. Are folks gonna like everybody? No. But it's like, at the end of the day, what are we working on? What is the vision though? Like, we might not agree on everything. We might not necessarily be like, oh yeah, I like what you just did, or I like what you said, or this, that, and the third. But ultimately, what is the point? What is the underlying point? What are we working on? What are we doing? We're trying to help everybody, not just that person, myself, that person, whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about an individual. It's about everybody. So shout out to Church, and I'm assuming also Broadnax too, for the idea. You know what I'm saying? I really do hope that it gets seen through. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna get out of here, y'all. Peace, easy, baby. Lay out.